Hello, and glad to see you. Today, we're going to discuss or just kind of talk about my experiences from the differences in building traditionally, the traditional way, the old school way, um, how I started off offline and then went online, as well as what it's like to use attraction marketing and the difference in between the two. Um, I know that there are a lot of differences, especially since I came online. And I came online before, we started walking through the stuff we're walking through. So I was learning a lot of things and a lot of new, different better ways and just learned a lot of the whys, the whats, the what fors, and those types of things. So it just gave me a totally different look, a totally different way to talk to people, to try to get to know people that I wanted to help because that's one of the things that when I started out in the traditional way, everybody was, a prospect, everybody and anybody. So we're going to talk about some of those things today. Hopefully, I won't be going as long as I usually go. I have a lot that's going on, and I woke up today to a phone call where one of my brothers is fighting for his life right now. So, but they won't, you can't go to the hospital. So I am still going to try to get the most important non negotiables done and then take time for myself to continue to pray and lift up my family and my brother. And I just pray that I'm sorry. It's just a tough time. So let's talk about. Let me introduce myself because I will lose track. And even though I have notes here, my name is Cherie Woodard, and I work. I sorry. Excuse me. I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use the power of social media to be able to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, video marketing, lead generation, and branding. And I also give updated strategies and tips that are like with the trends that are going on now, with the things that we're dealing with everyone being online, or most everyone. And So that's basically what I do. I also have a free training series that I would like to put the information on the video so you can take advantage of it. And it gives you a look at, instead of chasing and bugging family and friends, it gives you a look at what it's like to actually have people reaching out to you. So I will put that on the video when it's downloaded, and I will put it in the comment section. Please forgive me if I forget. Sometimes I do, and today is a very stressful day. To wake up to that call was very, very hard. But I have a responsibility, and my word is my bond. And I usually go live. I usually go around 12. Took me a little bit to pull myself a little bit more together to get this done. So I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. So this is real life, and stuff happens, and we have to make the best of it and keep moving. So the differences that I have seen when I started out business building using old school methods were You go get 2 people, and then you have each of those people get 2 people, and just talk to anybody and everybody, because everybody wants what it is that we have. This is, so important. And David, please. This is so not important, but this is just one of those things that everybody's going to want. Everybody's going to want. So I went out there with that intent. And, when we were able to be out, and I did the home party thing, I did the, coffee shop, I did the, all of it. And then you go to these things, and then one person, if that, shows up, and it was very frustrating, and I didn't know that there was any other way. And then someone had from the companies, one of the companies that I was in, I've been doing business building for a little, maybe about 20 years, a little over 20 years. And I don't know, it was like, okay, so now it's okay to go online, but when you go online, make sure that you wear the device, and that you show it, and you talk about it a little bit, and that's it, because they were saying Facebook's kind of, funny. And I was like, okay, well, I had no idea, so then and basically push, um, convince, chase, always chasing after people drove me crazy. So then when I came online and was doing that on top of it, it was just getting to the point where it was just starting to really make me physically sick. And so I just felt, along with that, having to leave my kids at home, just it was the end, and I had to do something different. So I found something different. And that was where attraction marketing, the philosophy of attraction marketing, first entered, and I was like, I saw something that said, and it sounds like I said this recently, but I saw something that said, are you tired of bugging your family and friends and chasing strangers? And it caught my eye, and it was exactly what I was looking for. And so I gave my information, and I haven't looked back since, really. Um, and once getting in and finding out that this was a mentorship company, and I say it's an education company as well. That's how I introduce it, because it taught me things that I didn't know. I had no idea. And then it also mentored me. And, I had training wheels on with certain things as I was learning, and, I learned that done is better than perfect, to keep you from being stuck, to keep you moving forward. I learned that the people that I, talk to, I want them to reach out to me, because I only want people coming to me that really want what it is that I have, what it is that I have to share, what it is that I have, that could make their life different, like mine, went from totally different, from being out there, doing old school. And then when I came online and, was still doing old school, and then I found this other way, and I was like, and I wasn't online very much, but then I happened to find this way when I was like, I just can't do this anymore. And so for me, the differences are stark. You know, in attraction marketing and that philosophy, you put the people that you want to help first. And in putting them first, you want to look at what could be their pains, their struggles, their problems, their issues, things that are causing them to lose sleep at night, things that are making them physically sick. And then to go from there and then help to point or provide them with solutions, point them to solutions. It's important to be able to really help them. And that was one thing that was so different. It wasn't pushing my stuff. It was actually finding out what their needs were, finding that out by listening to them and talking to them and building a rapport and a relationship with them. And so for me, it really did change things for me. And the way that I was looking at things, the way that I saw things, it gave me a totally different way of doing my business and doing it online, being able to come and give information, doing lives, Facebook Lives, because that's the platform that I'm on. So, and to be able to do that without a hidden agenda. I like to offer free gifts. Sometimes I forget to offer the free gift. But I know that when I saw that, it helped me. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't looked back since. I gave my information as quick as I could just because, and it was just my email address. I gave it so quick because, I wanted to see what this was about. It felt like a chance for me. I was so elated. And I was like, you mean I don't have to chase my family and friends? I don't have to chase people anymore. I don't have to, have that awkward silence, just before a rejection or whatever, And so for me, it just turned out to be the best thing I could have done. And like I said, I did this free training series, and it's just a few minutes of your, time during your day. And you listen to it, and then you decide if, okay, well, that sounds good, or maybe it doesn't. We're all different people, so it depends on you, the person, and what you think and how you feel about it. So I wholeheartedly love doing what I'm doing now. I love being online. I love being able to talk to people and share information that's truly going to help them. So those are some of the differences. In one, anybody and everybody is a prospect. And then attraction marketing, it's building relationships, learning what you can do to help them, because it's always important about what's in it for them. Whereas when I was doing old school, it wasn't what's in it for them, it was what's in it for me. And I was looking at people as, ooh, let me get this one on my team. Let me just get this person on my team. And I didn't even really know them. So I could have gotten them on my team, which has happened to a lot of people. You get people on your team, and then you're the one still doing all the work, and they're not doing anything. So, it just depends on what you want and what you think will work for you. This works for me because I don't have to I don't have to convince anybody to do what it is that I do. I don't have to, pitch to people. I don't have to push my stuff on anyone. I just give information that I think is helpful because I know what was helpful for me when I first started, and what would have been helpful before I actually started in this company, what would have been helpful for me when I was building old school, and I just couldn't find enough people to talk to. And I got so tired of going up to strangers. I mean, I'm one of those people, I never meet a stranger. I'm like my mom and my brother, and we talk to people and just talk, I mean, you're standing on a line, you just start having a conversation. And that's just the way that I am. And, but it was tainted. It seemed like, it's just tainted for me when I was going in there with that hidden agenda, because I knew as soon as they said maybe a couple of things, that then I was going to spring on them, hey, I got something that's going to be perfect for you, yada, yada, yada. So I hope that this information was helpful for you. I hope that it was something to give you something to think about, which is what I always want to do. I don't want to push anything on anyone. I just want you to be able to have some choices and be able to make some decisions on what's going to be best for you and your family, what's going to be best for what your ultimate overarching goal is. Mine is financial freedom and time freedom. And I want to be able to do that and get there by helping others to be able to find their way, just like someone helped me to find mine. So I I thank you for, listening, for coming. I'm going to put the information on the video in the comment section when this is downloaded for the free training series, and I hope you take advantage of it. It's what got me started, and I haven't looked back since. It's just, I don't know. It's like I said, it was just it's an awesome way to build. It was an awesome thing to see and listen to. And then when I got to that, then I, moved on further. And I really have not looked back, because the other way was so frustrating and irritating and, to the point of, like I said, even being painful. And I just, leaving my kids at home was just a bit much. So basically that is it. I might have missed saying drop your comments, questions, your opinion in the chats. If I did, sorry about that. But you can still do it, whether you're here with me live or whether you're catching this on the replay. You can put your information in there and I will answer you. Notifications will come up. I have to say today is kind of an off day. I'm just doing my non-negotiables. Because as I said in the beginning, and for those that are just now coming on, my brother, my younger brother is fighting for his life, and I have, I think there's 6 of us left. We've lost 3 siblings and 2 sisters and a brother, and now we have the possibility of losing another. So I'm just praying, and so I'm sorry if I'm a little off today. So let me just do some housekeeping things. David, please. I'm going to do some housekeeping things really quick. So remember to keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. Remember that we're still walking through the stuff we're walking through, so do the best that you can to keep you, your family, your friends, and others safe. And I actually follow the CDC guidelines as best I can. And please remember, David, please, David, Mom's still finishing up her live. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so we have people out there that are isolated. So a phone call, text message, email, or even trying to get them on a Zoom might really help them. And for us who pray, please continue to pray for us and our world as we continue to walk through the stuff we're walking through. And just even, praying for those that, you just don't know what people are going through. And so just be the best person that you can be. If a thought comes in your head to pray, then please pray and lift somebody, because, that's just how it goes. Sometimes I'm, in the middle of something and I'll get the urge that I need to pray for somebody, and I'll just pray. And that just happens. So pray for me and my family as we walk through this treacherous road. And so wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, sleepy time, always make it the best that you can make it. Always be the best that you can be. God bless you. God keep you. Thank you so, so much for indulging me today. And I hope that you did get some value from today. Hopefully I didn't talk in circles. That's it. I'm gonna go on and get out of here, and I'll talk to you on Monday. So take care, and I'll have another topic for you. Bye now.